Like, so, like, junior high girls love to hear about this stuff. They're like, so what are you taking Mrs. Shock on Valentine's Day? And I'm like, oh man, I don't know. It's not looking good. And then one of the girls says, she's like, oh really? You can't get a reservation? She's like, I can probably help with that. My dad is somebody. And I was like, 7th grade girl. I'm like, yeah, right. And she's like, well, what time do you want to go? And I was like, 6:30. She's like, okay. And she walks away, and I didn't think a thing of it. So the next day, she comes in, she says, you're all set. I said, what? And she written down on a piece of paper was the name of this restaurant, which is a very bougie, high-price, waiting list out the, restaurant right in Ghirardelli Square overlooking the water. And I'm thinking to myself, no way. And so Valentine's Day comes, and we get dressed. I put on my very best clothes, which weren't that great. And we drive up there, and as I'm driving up, I see a line around the block. And I'm thinking to myself, this is not going to go well. We're going to be at a taco truck, and I'm going to have egg on my face. And so she says, just what she had said, just walk up to the front and tell them your name. I said, all right. So we walked right around the entire line. And I mean, I walk up to the, where the maitre d' is. And they're like, can we help you, sir? I was like, yeah, my name's Jeff Shock. I have a reservation. And she puts it in the thing. And all of a sudden, she starts giving people looks, and people start scurrying. And everybody in line that we just walked right past is like, who are these guys? And the maitre d' comes out, oh, Mr. Shock, thank you for joining us. And I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, would you follow me, please? We just skipped 500 people in line or something like that. And he takes us to the middle of the restaurant where there is no table, right in front of these huge bay windows overlooking the bridge and the water. And then like a NASCAR pit crew, all these people scurry about. They bring out a table, and they bring out a tablecloth, and they bring out forks and knives and silverware and chairs, and they seat us in the middle of the restaurant. Everybody else in the restaurant is looking like, who are these people? And then the chef comes out with the most expensive item on the menu, complimentary, because my name was written in the book. That's what it means. That you don't do this because you're trying to earn God's love, because the Lord said, I got to reach people with the gospel, and either you do or you don't. But rather, it comes legitimately from an expression of joy that your names are